the next session. బోర్ కొడుతుంది కదా, పొద్దున్న నుంచి కూర్చోబెట్టి చెప్తానే ఉంది. ఈ అమ్మాయికి బోర్ కొట్టట్లేదు, కానీ మాకు మాత్రం బోర్ కొడుతుంది. ఓకే, సో ఏంటి సెషన్ కావాలా వద్దా? యూ వాంట్ టు లిసన్? Because the next session is more interesting. It's not about only meditation or breathing. It's about the art of self-study. See, in order to know ourselves, there are different ways. Meditation is one of the ways. But there are other ways as well. We need to explore them. And regarding this, we have Nikhil with us today. He is a software engineer at Mercedes-Benz, and he is a certified yoga trainer and a mandala artist. And there's a long list of things that I can mention about Nikhil. But since we have less time, I want Nikhil to address the session. Over to you now.
Thank you. After a long waiting. Thank you so much. A big round of applause for you all, guys.
You guys are amazing. You are being very good audience.
When I started meditation, I was not this patient. I was not having this much patience. And you guys are really great, really great. So, a lot of things to inspire from each other, right? We think that we are saying something to you, but automatically we are learning so much things from you, actually. So, before starting the session, I don't want to delay it so much, okay? I just wanted to start with, I think everyone understands Telugu? Is there anyone? English, okay. Okay. Why? Because in between I'll add something so that, I'll just continue with English. It's not an issue. Okay. Swadhyaya. So what is your ideology? I'll not make it bore, okay? I trust me. I'll make it engaged. I want participation from you as well, okay? Okay then. So what is Swadhyaya? What you heard about Swadhyaya, is there anything that you connect with Swadhyaya? Any answers? Swadhyaya? Reading books, okay. Self-study, superb. Still more? Knowing about ourselves, wonderful. So everything is true. So Swadhyaya means Swa Adhyaya. So it is a Sanskrit word. Swa means self, and Adhyaya means understanding or studying or knowing. About whom? About ourselves. Why Swadhyaya is required? Actually, Swadhyaya is not something which is evolved now. As Vikas was saying in the yoga, Yama Niyamas are there. In Niyamas, Yama will come as a social discipline. Niyamas is something which is self-discipline. So in self-discipline, Swadhyaya is one among them. It was not told by me or someone else. It was told by Patanjali. So what is Swadhyaya? Why it is required Swadhyaya? Why? Next. Why Swadhyaya? Nah? Yes. Swadhyaya in a corporate way. Okay. Wait. It's better if I'll handle it. It's not a problem. Okay, why Swadhyaya? Enduku manaki Swadhyaya? Why it is required for our life? You already seen some lines, no? You can answer. Why Swadhyaya? Enduku? To know about ourselves. Why to know about ourselves? What will I know by knowing about ourselves? Okay, first thing. Who am I? We all don't know. Morning, sir was telling Sampath, so beautifully he has taken off the session. Whatever I have to tell, he has already started off very beautifully. So many questions was there, right? So what is mind? You people started thinking about it. You were thinking so much. What is mind? What I'm doing every day with that? What you did there? You started thinking about what is this? What is mind? What kind of mind I'm having? Who am I, first of all? Somebody said I am a mind, I am a consciousness, I am a soul. So, first of all, you have to understand who am I. Let's say, for example, you have this projector. Okay, this is a machine. You bought it. You don't know how to operate it. What you will do with that? It's a waste, right? It's a waste machine then. If you don't know how to operate it, what is the use of it, first of all? So how you'll know how to use it? You will have a user manual, right? Which button? If you press this button, power. If you press this button, power off. To change the slide, everything will be there in that user manual. The same way, where is user manual for us? Is there anywhere here? No, it's there within us. So first of all, you have to understand who I am. Who am I, first of all? Am I mind? Am I this body? Am I life? So many questions will come up. I don't want to say anything. You just go through that experience. First of all, you have to understand who am I. For that, Swadhyaya is required. Of course, meditation and then Swadhyaya. It's a very wonderful combination. Okay, next. After knowing who am I, you have to understand what am I. These two questions today morning you have answered. When sir asked, who are you? We said we are soul. And then question was, what am I? What am I means? Any answers? What am I? I'm a lot of things, of course. I'm everything, okay? Being, okay? Empty. So many things are coming out, right? Where are these coming from? So, we are a personality. Each one of us are different personality. Accepted? Okay? I'm a different personality. Every one of us are different from each other. Everyone are different personality. So, what are we is our personality. How it is developed? Over a period of time. How we have grown up. What kind of environment we have grown up. What kind of mindset we have developed within us. Everything matters. It all says what we are. Whether you are an introvert, whether an extrovert, whether you are a communicator, whether you are confident, less confident, everything speaks what I am. Do you think it is important to know? If you don't know what's wrong if you are not knowing all these things. It's like same the projector. You don't know how to use it. It's a waste. We will also, without knowing all these things, we'll just lead our life years and years without knowing anything about ourselves. And one fine day we will realize that, arey, meditation. Huh? So what people say when you started to meditation at an early age, ee vayasulo neeka meditation ippudo 60 ఏళ్ల తర్వాత after 60 years you have to start. No, why you need meditation at this age? Spiritual session, Sunday, where are you going? Why you all guys came here when there is a match or a cricket or some party is going on Sunday? That's why I told you to clap for yourself. You all have that, that striving, fire within you to know about yourself. That's why you are here. You are doing from morning Swadhyaya, actually. Like you are contemplating so much, right? You are asking questions, why this, why that. It's all happening. So next. And then why Swadhyaya? Life skills. We all have so much technical skills. After graduating, we'll get a certificate, right? Engineer, or a doctor, or a lawyer, or whatever it may be. We get certificate. What skills we have? Technical skills. We all have, I have PG skills also. Till PG I have certificates. Okay, I have PG in technology, I have PG in yoga and spiritual science. Everything is there. But is that PG certificate enough? Is that technical skills enough for you in life? Are you using that in your job or somewhere? I don't think so. I am not even using 5% of that knowledge, whatever I have taken in that certificate. I proudly say that from the past 15 years, I have been associating with PSSM, and whatever the things that I have learned and I have put into practice, whatever the transformation that happened within me, that itself is making me to stand in front of you today. I proudly say that. I proudly say I am a Shishya of Brahmarshi Pitamaha Patriji. I want to say this one thing, since it has come today. In my 15 years of this association with my Guru Patriji, I not even spoke to him. He didn't even spoke to me even one single word. But I have been with him in his journey. I have been with him. But even he was there with me. We were just communicating with just expression. That's it. He just influenced me without even a single word. That is a true Guru. I proudly say that I have learned so many things. He didn't even open his mouth to me, but he has influenced me to a greater extent. Today I'm standing in front of you. You know, while I was in school days, I was a very, very shy guy, very introvert, core to the introvert. If you ask me to stand here, I would be like this. You know, that much fear I was somewhere in the corner. Today, I am able to expose myself. I'm able to learn. I have transformed so many things in my life, and I am in front of you only because he has inspired me. He has given me that courage. So thanks to him. So life skills, coming to life skills, why we need life skills is nothing but how to speak, how to be with people, how to communicate, how much to eat, what to eat. These are skills. These are very much required for a person to lead a successful and a happy life. How you will know that skills? Whether it is there or they're not there within you. Only Swadhyaya. Again coming to the point. Next, and grow, live purposefully. You want or not to live purposefully? You want to know your life purpose, right? We have heard so much about life purpose, right? What do you think? So what is purpose of life? What do you think? Any thoughts? You can just tell me. To create meditators and vegetarian world. Okay, that is one kind of. And then there are so many. Okay, people are so much contemplating. I think so much silence is happening. Okay, so purpose. What I used to think till now, purpose is like, for example, I used to take so many successful people in my favorite people like Sachin Tendulkar. He has become a world's greatest cricketer. So I thought that he achieved his life purpose. Right? You all have the same idea? Agreed? Okay. I'll just ask you one thing. So in the entire session, if anyone agrees with me, you can just put like this. Okay? We'll follow this. Okay? If someone is okay. If you have any doubts, you can raise in between. Okay? Let's follow this the entire session. So even I can be interactive in that way. If you're not even speaking. Okay? If you're not even speaking, if I accept it, just show me like this. Okay? Agreed? So how many of you think like this example? Sachin Tendulkar is the very greatest example I'll take. He's the greatest cricketer, right? So he achieved his life purpose. Like that, so many successful people has achieved their life purpose. So what is life purpose? Is that a life purpose? Maybe he achieved or not, we don't know. It's up to him. But achieving a career is not equal to achieving a life purpose, my dear friends. It's a career. I'll take an example. Let's say I have taken this lifetime, okay, to practice grounding. Okay. This lifetime, my purpose in this lifetime is to learn grounding. So I was so much overheaded person, very arrogant person. So in this lifetime, I have to learn grounding. So that's why I have chosen this life. And as a part of this learning, I'll choose my career also. I'll choose my parents, everything. It's a big subject, okay? Not going deep into that. Let's come into this. So as a part of that, I have chosen a career. Let's say, for example, I have chosen a career of a big singer, famous singer. I have chosen that. And now, in this lifetime, I have become a big singer. I have a huge fan base. People will become crazy about me. Okay? Now, what is my learning? If I don't learn that, entire lifetime I will be very successful singer. I will be having so much fans in the entire life. At one day, I'll leave my body. Did I achieve my purpose? Answer is very clear. So achieving the purpose is how much personality, how much I have developed, how much I have learned in this lifetime. That is my purpose, my dear friends. It is not whether I achieved a great career. That is not the purpose. It's a journey. It's a journey. In this journey, what I have to learn in this lifetime, I have to learn. Otherwise, yes. కెరియర్ లైఫ్ పర్పస్ ఒకటే కాదు. కెరియర్ ఈజ్ అ పార్ట్ ఆఫ్ పర్పస్. ఇప్పుడు నేను ఈ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాను కదా, ఐ హ్యావ్ టోల్డ్ దిస్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ వేర్ ఐ చోజన్ మై కెరియర్ టు బీ అ సింగర్. ఇట్ ఈస్ లైఫ్ పర్పస్. అది కాదు, అది మాత్రం కాదు. దట్ ఈస్ వాట్ యూ హ్యావ్ టు డూ స్వాధ్యాయ. ఐ కెనాట్ సే వాట్ ఈస్ యువర్ పర్పస్. I can say my purpose. I cannot say anyone else's purpose. That you have to find out. That is why Swadhyaya is required. That is the point of here. To grow and live purposefully. Next. So ways to identify yourself. So we think that Swadhyaya is only studying books. Studying books is a part of Swadhyaya. Where we contemplate so much when we read books. Whatever the knowledge is there in that, we contemplate with ourselves and know whether we are living like that or not. It's a part. And there are so many other ways where you can do స్వాధ్యాయ. అంటే మీ గురించి మీరు తెలుసుకోవడానికి ఎలాంటి మార్గాలు ఉన్నాయి? ఎస్, ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అండ్ ట్రిగ్గర్స్. ఎంతమందికి ఇష్టం ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అంటే? సూపర్, రియల్ స్పిరిచువల్ పీపుల్. సో ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అనే దగ్గరకు వచ్చినప్పుడు ఐ విల్ టెల్ యూ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్. దెర్ వాజ్ అ స్టాటిస్టిక్స్ విచ్ వాజ్ డన్. Most successful people in this world, greatest successful people or business entrepreneurs, whatever, sports, all successful people in Teeskuni, they have made statistics. What is the greatest one common quality that they have? So they are problem solvers. They know how to solve the problem. They will take problem as an opportunity to grow. Wow, problems, come on. Are we taking like that? Yes? Some way. Problem, abba, నాకు ఎందుకు వచ్చిందిరా బాబో, నాకే ఎందుకు వచ్చింది, వై మీ? ఇది కదా ఎక్స్ప్రెషన్. మనకు ప్రాబ్లం వచ్చిన అబ్బా కే వచ్చిందిరా, వీడే వచ్చాడరా నాకు. నాట్ లైక్ దట్, నాట్ ఎవ్రీ వన్. సో వీ నార్మలీ సీ పీపుల్ లైక్ దట్, నాకే ఎందుకు వచ్చాడు, వై మీ? So that is how we react to problems. But how we can take problems? It's an opportunity to grow. చెప్పడం చాలా ఈజీ కదా, వెరీ ఈజీ, వెరీ ఈజీ. బట్ చేయడం చాలా కష్టం. సో వై ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ కమ్స్ టు అస్? లెర్నింగ్, డెఫినెట్లీ లెర్నింగ్ కోసమే వస్తుంది. సో ఐ టెల్ యూ అన్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్. ఓకే, నార్మలీ వాట్ పీపుల్ విల్ డూ వెన్ దెర్ ఈస్ అ ప్రాబ్లమ్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్, నేను నా పర్సనల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్ చెప్తాను. ఐ టెల్ యూ మై పర్సనల్ ఎక్స్పీరియన్స్. ఐ వాజ్ వర్కింగ్ ఇన్ అ పర్టికులర్ కంపెనీ వేర్ దెర్ వాజ్ team. In my team there was people who were creating troubles to me. Okay, kind of, I was not okay with that. So I have to learn there. My learning was I have to learn how to handle them, how to accept them, how to go through that tough situations. Of course we sometimes feel so much అంటే మన సెల్ఫ్ రెస్పెక్ట్ బాగా డ్యామేజ్ అయిపోతుందేమో అన్న ఒక స్టేజ్ వస్తుంది. సో టఫ్ సిచ్యువేషన్స్ వస్తుంది. ఎందుకు అసలు ఈ కంపెనీలో జాయిన్ అయ్యాను? ఐ హ్యాడ్ దట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ డేస్. అండ్ వాట్ ఐ డిడ్, నార్మలీ వాట్ పీపుల్ విల్ డూ వెన్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ కమ్స్, ఎస్కేప్. అమ్మ విడుతూ వద్దు, నేను వెళ్ళిపోతా, నాకెందుకు విడతావు? వి డూ ఇట్ రైట్. నార్మల్గా అదే చేస్తాం మనం. వీ ఎస్కేప్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్ ప్లేస్ వేర్ వీఆర్ నాట్ కంఫర్టబుల్ అండ్ దెన్ గో టు అనదర్ ప్లేస్. డూ యూ థింక్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ విల్ గెట్ సాల్వ్డ్? ఆడికంటే బాబులు అంటాడు వస్తాడు ఆడికి. Problem will be much more worse. The same kind of problem with a different scenario will get starting there. So unless we face that problem and we learn, we keep on facing that problem wherever we go. ఎందుకంటే వస్తుంది, అందుకే వస్తుంది. మనం ఎందుకు తెచ్చుకున్నామంటే why the reason why we are facing that problem is because we have chosen to learn it. What I have to learn there, I have to learn acceptance and resilience. నేను ఓపిక నేర్చుకోవాలి ఇంకా, and then I have to get back more confidently. I was a little low confident person that time. ఎవరైనా రాంగ్ అంటే అవునా రాంగా అన్నారు నాకు, నేను I used to feel low about myself. And then later I understood, no, this is not going to work. once I started learning, and I changed the company, and there also situations became worse, so worse. And then started learning things, how I have to improve myself. What are the learnings? Why this kind of problem has come to me? Yes, it is very tough. I'm getting triggers. I'm getting emotionally down. It's not so easy, right? Everyone has different problems, right? Why we think this problem has come only because of this person? If this person is not there in my life, everything would have been so good. We think it, right? అనుకుంటామా లేదా? బా వీడి వల్లే నాకు తలనొప్పి రా బాబు, బా వీడు లేకపోతే హ్యాపీగా ఉంటాను, వచ్చేసాడు నా లైఫ్లోకి. ఇఫ్ దట్ పర్సన్ ఈజ్ సమ్వేర్ అన్నోన్ పర్సన్, ఇట్స్ ఓకే. ఇఫ్ ఇట్స్ నైబర్స్ ఆర్ ఫ్యామిలీ మెంబర్, కెన్ యూ అవాయిడ్? ఛాన్సే లేదు. గట్టిగా పెట్టుకొని వచ్చాం నేర్చుకోవడానికి. We strongly decided to learn. That's why we create family members like that. When you have such situations, you should feel like now your thought process should completely change. Okay, నాకు ఇన్ని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ ఉన్నాయి. Just go through your life once. How it is going? What is the problems that recently you have faced? Just go back and rethink yourself. ఈ ప్రాబ్లం నాకు వచ్చింది, ఓహో, వెంటనే రాదు. Immediately you will not get the solution, I am telling you. Okay, today I learned Swadhyaya, I will do meditation practice, and tomorrow I should get everything. No, it will not happen. You should have patience in this process. So problems and triggers will tell you who you are. What is your shortcoming? Next. Inside equal to outside. ఇది చాలా వండర్ఫుల్, యూనో, చాలా చేయొచ్చు దీంతో. ఇన్సైడ్ ఈజ్ నాట్ ఈక్వల్ టు అవుట్ సైడ్. అంటే ఏంటంటే, వాట్ ఈస్ ఇన్సైడ్ within us? There is a personality within us, right? Are we expressing the same thing outside? This means what? Yeah, no, actually we are not expressing the same way outside. What we are, most of the times we don't express it outside. I'll tell you an example. Okay, you are starting for an important interview. Okay, let's say you are the only one who is staying in the house. You are starting to an interview. You have to go very urgently outside, and very important person in your life calls you. Some relatives who are coming from long distance calls you. Are I am coming to your house. Or sometimes they don't even call, they directly come. Let's take the worst scenario. They directly come. You are starting out. You have to go immediately. What you will do? If you are, mostly it happens with introverts like me. What will happen? Oh, Vachesara, please come. They will not tell that they have to go out. They will suffer inside. Okay, please come. People pleasers. I used to be that. I'm openly telling you. It will come next. Okay, inside equal to. So they don't say outside. They don't want to say outside because they don't want to keep them outside because they are fear of judgment. Ayyo ఏమనుకుంటారో ఏంటో చెప్పకపోతే. So there you should understand that what is going through you actually. Are you welcoming them? No, you are not ready to welcome them. But what you are doing, please welcome. ఏమైనా తిన్నారా, తింటారా, వండనా, ఏమైనా చేయనా? అరే, you have to go out. No. So what you have to do, you should start communicating. The biggest advantage add on అంటే మనకు ఫ్రీ వస్తుంది కదా, ఏదైనా ఒక ఐటమ్. ఇఫ్ యూ బై అన్ ఐటమ్ యూ విల్ గెట్ అన్ free item, right? In the same way, when you start practicing Swadhyaya, and if your inside is equal to outside, the advantage that you are going to get is you will know the art of communication. You will know the art of communication. I'll tell you in the same example. Meerem chestaru, what you will do? Please come. This is the scenario. And even sometimes we will say, if they are leaving, your inside will be ఎప్పుడు వదులుతాడరా వీడు, ఎప్పుడు వెళ్ళిపోతాడరా నాయనా వీడు, ఇట్లా ఉంటుంది లోపల. దిస్ ఇస్ వాట్ ద ఫీలింగ్ దట్ వీఆర్ హ్యావింగ్ ఇన్సైడ్. బట్ వాట్ విల్ సే, భోంచేసి వెళ్ళొచ్చు కదా, భోంచేసి వెళ్ళొచ్చు కదండి, ఎప్పుడే ఏముంది తెలుగు తొందర. సో వి కవర్ అప్ అవర్ ఫేస్. ఇంకో ఫేస్ ఉంటుంది, ఇంకో ప్రెస్ చేయవు అక్కడ, ఇంకో ఫేస్ వస్తుంది. అది లోపల ఇలా ఉంటుంది, బయట. So this is how we always try to be. And I don't say that there are situations where you have to, manage. మన లోపల ఉండే చెప్పకూడదు. ఓసారి sometimes we be in office meeting, our boss will be there. he will take some decisions which you don't like. There you should not say, oh, I learnt inside equal to outside. I'll go now. Hey boss, this is wrong. Please change. And you will be fired. So you should know where to use it and how to use it. Now you learned how to communicate it. Now what you have to do, things are done, then you have to tell your opinion. Boss, I don't think so this will work out. Let's try another way. Or the same example where I told, when your relatives comes to your home, I'm going to a very important interview. I'm so happy that you have come from so long. Let's do one thing. You just take rest in our home. I'll finish my interview and then come back. We'll have time together. How was it? Very good, right? So you will learn how to communicate. Communication skills antam. What is a communication skill? How you will get unless you are removing that mask. If you don't remove that mask, you will not learn communication, my dear friends. I am telling you. This is I am telling you with my self experience. It's not just somewhere I have read and kept it in the slide. It's my own experience. And then judgmental at others. This is I'll tell you another example, okay? Judgmental at others. How we judge others will tell what you are. Okay? Some iddaru oka ammayi oka abbayi unnaru, okay? They are a little close. What I say? Baga close unnare. Edo katha nadustundi. Edo katha pedda katha nadustundi. Antama leda? We'll do it. We'll start judging. Actually, they would be brother and sisters. We don't know. See, we don't know what is the fact there. We simply start judging. So that will show what you are. Means alanti quality nilo undi babu. They are mirroring you. Just mirroring you. So when you start judging someone, go through your, hey, what am I doing? Oh, this is there in me. Ee angle nalo undi. That is why that is coming out. We think that something in that we are able to see. We are able to see because that is there inside us. True? They are not doing anything. They are just mirroring you. That's it. We start judging. First of all, judging itself it's not correct. But still, with your judgments, you can understand what you are. Okay? That is one thing. Judgmental at others. Next. Okay, you understood that all these things. Okay, fine. Inni rakalga, we will understand ourselves. Now, we really wanted to work on that. We really wanted to work. Okay, I have to do Swadhyaya every day. I'll spend some time in meditation and Swadhyaya. Swadhyaya is not just ee roju repu chesi repu ellundi odilesedi kaadu. Swadhyaya is forever. See, just now Vikas has spoke, right? What happened to him? So much self-study. So much self-study happened within him. So that's why he opted for change. That kind of so many changes will happen within us when we start. That realization happens within us when we start, doing Swadhyaya. So when you are starting, okay, now you understand. With all those activities, you understood that. Let's say, for example, I understood that I am a, people pleaser. I told you, right? Now I'll tell you. I was a people pleaser. Now, when I identified that I will people pleaser, the first challenge I'll get, ego. I am not a people pleaser. Who told you? If you tell me, is it correct? If sometimes, people will come and tell you a true feedback. It happens or not? They'll tell you, hey, this is something wrong in you. You have to change. Will we accept it? Why we don't accept it? First thing will come, ego. We don't accept it. First thing what we'll do, you are a people pleaser. I am not a people pleaser. But core inside me, it'll tell me that, hey, that is correct. Okay? That is correct. You have to do it. You have to work on it. Your inner voice says, but we don't accept it because people will start judging you. People will start seeing you down. You should have so much dare and energy to accept your shortcomings, your weaknesses. Why? If you are not working on that, it will create problem for you only. You will again keep on coming, keep on facing the same problems again and again. Normally what we will do if you go to an interview, this is the most funniest thing, what an interviewer will ask you, please tell me about yourself. Huh? What we will do? We will ask ChatGPT. We will ask ChatGPT, please tell me about yourself. It will tell you, I am the most optimistic person who is looking forward for working into an organization with most hard work, most hardworking personality. It will tell you something, you will copy paste it in your resume and you will go and enter an interview. You don't know what you are. You didn't even do Swadhyaya, you don't know what is Swadhyaya. You will go, keep an application there. He'll read, oh, optimistic, hardworking. He will take you almost 2 hours of interview. And then at the end, he will see you, how is your face reactions. You will say, oh, ippudu velltadra babu. Huh? He will identify you, you are not hardworking, you are not patient, optimistic. All things will come just like that. So he will ask you, why you left your previous company? Will be there? He will ask you, why you left your previous company? You will say, the team is so bad. I was facing so much trouble with them. Then you put, you are so much optimistic. Then why didn't you work on that? True? So he will just catch you like this if you are not really working on yourself. That is why we need so much, Swadhyaya to happen within ourselves. If you don't overcome this one thing called biggest, enemy in our life is this guy, ego. If you can overcome this guy, you are like Chhatrapati Shivaji. You can overcome this. Next biggest challenge is fear of change. So from so many years we have been leading the same kind of lifestyle, right? So we have so many strengths, weaknesses, everything is there within us. So we didn't work, we didn't do Swadhyaya. And suddenly when you identify that there is some wrong within us which has to be changed, we'll feel fear. If I start changing, how could I face people? How could I face situations? ఎట్లా రేపటి నుంచి నేను సడన్గా వెజిటేరియన్ అయిపోవాలా? అయ్యో కష్టమే. So difficult. I heard so much wonderful things going on here. People are vegetarians, people are vegans. How should I change? I can't change. Right? I can't change. Why? Because I am so fearful. If I start changing, how should I face my family? How should I face my relatives? Right? Fear of change. But I am telling you, if you just face that fear, కళ్ళు మూసుకొని వెళ్ళిపోయి దూకాలి. You have to hit it. Once you start hitting it, I am telling you that fear of change will only be for a temporary period of time. And then that fear itself will become strength for you. After a period of time, whatever you are feeling fear, that itself will be a strength for you. Why? Because you have overcome it. And nature will give you that strength to, hold that. How do you think so? Most of the people are successful. I told no, problem solvers. Why they are successful? Because they didn't stay there because they are fearful of change. No. They know how to overcome their problems. Problems overcome చేయడం నేర్చుకున్నారు. కష్టం దూకారు, నేర్చుకున్నారు finally. And then that is why they are successful. If they just fear, oh, I can't change, how can I change? ఇదంతా అవదరా మనకి, ఏం వెజిటేరియన్ అంటే అవ్వలేదు, నా వల్ల కాదు. బాగుంది కదా లైఫ్, లీడ్ చేసేద్దాం, ఏముంది, రైట్? అట్లా అవుతే యూ కాంట్. నెక్స్ట్ challenges. Fear of judgment. Fear of change, fear of judgment, both are almost similar. So why we fear to change? Sometimes we feel fearful of judgments. అరే ఈరోజు వీడు చేంజ్ అయితే what people will think of me suddenly. People will think that I am gone mad. I went to Awakening Youth, came back, I changed. Hey, what happened in that session, Ray? Some magic happened or what? Why you are behaving like that? People will go crazy because they don't know the value of it. Only you have come here, you know the value of it, you are starting to change, and people will feel that you are so crazy. Is it required for you? Life is going cool, no? Why you want meditation and all? And you are going to become vegetarian. Oh my God. Hey, this and all will not work. People will always discourage you. It's not heartfully, they are not discouraging you. They are feeling that they are giving some good advice to you. They don't know that it is not a good advice. They think that they will give free advices. But when you know about yourself, when you do Swadhyaya, you will know what is good for you. People no need to come and change. You will know. So that is fear of judgment. Next, stuck in the past. This is the biggest, one more biggest. One is ego and next is stuck in the past. So we have so much experience in the past. Some kind of past experience, bad experiences. So let's take, for example, one of your friends started meditating one day, and one day he fell ill, and someday he might die. Let's take, for example, we feel that meditation has killed him. Arey, his time has gone, he is gone. Do you think the meditation has killed him? No. So what we think, that thing would have been very strongly imprinted in your mind, and for a long period of time you have a very negative notation on some particular thing called meditation, and one day if you start knowing that you have to meditate, and then whether your past knowledge will allow you to do it, it will never. So especially when you are into a spiritual practice, first thing that you have to do is you have to unlearn. You have to erase this plate, whatever you have been, knowing and learning from years, which is not truth. You have to erase it and then fill it newly. Whenever we are sitting there and when someone is, teaching here, we should become student. And when you are coming here, you have to deliver. So always this is a process of learning and unlearning. So this will happen over an entire life. This is not just today I am saying this, saying to you, sharing my experience. It doesn't mean that I have seen something great. I have so much things. Still I have so much life. I have to experience so much life. I have to do so much Swadhyaya. I'll know so much about myself in the future. I have to work on it. It is not today I'm going to end it. So it's a forever process. So stuck in the past is, we carry so much baggage in the mind. For example, if you're carrying so much weight on your mind, how weight on your head, how you will feel? You will feel so much tiring, right? If you just drop it off, how you will feel? Just physically is like that. Mentally, we are carrying so much. If you ask someone, let's say, for example, we both are there, okay? Some wrong thing happened, some quarrel happened between us for long back. After years, if you come and ask, if he says that 10 years back, 9 months ago, 14 days back, that particular time, 9:30 a.m., you told me like this. That is why I didn't like you, and that's why I am not ready to listen to what you are saying. This will happen. People will stuck to that past. It will always keep on triggering again and again and again and again, and that will not let you to leave that. It is difficult. It is not that easy, but still you have to work on it. How you will let it go? For everything that I am saying here, you have to do, you have to do, you have to do. It's very easy for me to say, right? For leaving, what you need? Swadhyaya, yes, of course. You need energy, my dear friends. Positive energy. If you ask someone who is with very low energy or very, low energy people to, if you speak spirituality to them, do you think so they will hear? No. Why? Because all these things are something which deals with higher energies. So you have to lift up to that energies to experience it. So that is why we need meditation, my dear friends. These things are all very nice to say. Okay, you have to overcome fear, you have to, fear of change, you have to overcome, everything is overcoming only here. So to overcome that, what you need? You need energy. That is why we need meditation. Meditation is not just to levitate yourself in the air, okay? That is not going to happen. That is not the ultimate purpose of meditation. If you become being, then you will understand what your true being is. Inside you, when you ask, someone said, we are soul, right? You will truly experience that soul. What is the qualities of that soul? Ego, purity. Is that fear? Fear of change, fear of judgment? Is that the quality of soul? Is that stuck in past? There is nothing past or present. So everything is completely pure in that being. So when you start experiencing that being, your energy level automatically rises up. And with that energy, if you start doing something, if you start practicing Swadhyaya, if you start practicing breath, if you start practicing whatever that you learn in spirituality, it will come into practice. You can put into practice very nicely. If you don't have meditation and if you don't have that positive energy, even if you try harder, sometimes you can't make that change. That's why I said meditation and Swadhyaya, both has to be balanced. If you don't have energy, you can't do all these things. Overcoming ego, overcoming fear, overcoming the past, wounds or something. So next, Swadhyaya, and okay, we understood that there are so many ways and the challenges. Okay, before going to daily life, we'll just do a small activity, okay? You all have this writing pads, right? Just open it. "15 seconds. In this 15 seconds, okay, you're going to break the pen and paper? Yes. So, okay, I'll give you 15 seconds. Okay? 15 seconds. In this 15 seconds, I'll just start the time. Within 15 seconds, you have to write your strengths. What is that quality which is very powerful in you, which you believe that, yes, this is my strength. Okay, your time starts now. 1, 2, 3. Yes, drop it down. Drop. If you have anything else, just drop it. Done? So, how many of you have written more than 5? It's just a random count I'm asking. If anyone were able to write more than 5? More than 5? No? Yes, Sampath sir, super. Anyone else? Not more than 5? No one? Super. So it says that how much we know about ourselves. So we don't know what is our strengths. Now, another 15 seconds. Okay? Your time starts now. Write your negatives. Chalo. Done. Drop. So, more than 5? No? More than 5? Who had more than 5? Anyone? Nothing judgment, okay? We are not going to judge you. Please raise your hands. If it's good actually. If you got more than 5, already Swadhyaya has started for you. No one more than 5? Okay. 3? Okay. 3 or 4? Fine. And positive qualities 3 or 4? Nice. So you are in neutral. Nice. So, why I've asked you to do this, I was actually going through this kind of things. When I started putting down what I am very strong at, my pen was not starting. My pen was really not starting. It took almost 10 to 15 minutes to identify 4 or 5 qualities in me. I was, what's happening with me? I tried it myself. It didn't happen. At least I gave 15 seconds for you. 15 minutes it took for me to identify 4 or 5 qualities. And then when I started writing my negatives, chaka, 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 it happened. It went so much. First thing I wrote people pleaser, second thing I wrote low confident, third thing I wrote. So like this I wrote so many things. So I understood that okay, my focus is more on what I am not able to do than what are my strengths. So that is why problems are related to that. Whatever you have written, the qualities, negative qualities, if just it is coming, you are thinking like that, or if it is really that is your negative quality, just self-check your life. Problems might be because of that. Let's say for me, I was a little low confident earlier. So when I self-checked all my problems that I have been facing, exactly same. That is because of that only. When I started putting that into practice and when I started believing myself, and it is hard to work on that, it takes time. Slowly, 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 I have seen things changing and result is coming very positively. And those problems which I have been facing, slowly its power is getting down. Why? Because that is the time I have done Swadhyaya, actual Swadhyaya. Normally what we'll do, no? We have been doing for people who are already into practice, normally what we do is we read so many books, we do so many things, we know so many things. We know so many things. Remember, we know. We are not that. We know hundreds of things. But when it comes to practice, 2 or 3 maximum. So this is the ratio which is giving so much difference. So if you know so many things, you will become a knowledgeable person. If you at least practice some things and make some change or transformation within you, you will become a wise person. We need wise people. Knowledge, so much is there. ChatGPT is more knowledgeable than you. The most knowledgeable person in the world is ChatGPT. Person, whatever it may be. Okay, so most knowledgeable is ChatGPT. Correcting me, no? Okay. So ChatGPT. So if you take a hard disk, it has some 1 terabyte of knowledge. So is that more knowledgeable than you? Definitely. But who is wise? As a person, what is that we are going to make difference? So if you see in the coming days, in the coming years, artificial intelligence is going to be more and more and more knowledgeable than human being. So how, as a human being, you are going to make difference? So to be wise and to be, having skill and all those things, artificial intelligence cannot do what a human being can do. That difference you have to identify. So in this positive list, what you have written, you have to work both the ways. Already you have written some negative qualities, right? So go through your life, what are the problems that you have faced and how it is related to this negative quality. And start today, from today, you just start every day practicing like, I'll tell you what is the daily life practice. So you start self-introspecting yourself, how I can improve this. I cannot say that because you have to identify, you have to figure out. So you have to figure out how this quality I have to improve. Okay? And at the same time, you should strengthen already whatever the positives are there within you. You should not lose that at the same time. You should not feel that, okay, this is my negatives, I have negatives. If you focus so much on negative will grow. Right? So you already have some positive things, right? So you have to uplift that also. And uplift that, don't lose your self-confidence, uplift that and also work on your negatives. That is the real Swadhyaya you are going to do. Okay, so now we will see what is the Swadhyaya in daily life. How we can practice. Stuck, huh? Meditation and self-journaling. That's what we have done now, right? Self-journaling. And I said meditation. So both should go hand in hand. Both meditation and Swadhyaya. Patri sir said, Dhyanam, Swadhyayam, Sajjana Sangatyam. Sajjana Sangatyam means good interactions. Swadhyaya means reading books and also this kind of self-journaling and meditation. These are the 3 biggest strong pillars that will lead your life so successfully and happily. So every day, this should be a part of your life. And then, lifestyle and habits. So if you observe your lifestyle and habits, this will also show you what kind of person you are. How you are leading your food time, bedtime, as Vikas was telling, you have to sleep early, wake early. I was a person who was very wrong at that initially. Truly, I have realized how wrong I have did because of my office work, so and so reasons, whatever it may be. I used to sleep very late, and then consciously, I have been practicing, and now I have seen so much change in myself. The way I communicate, everything changed. So much conscious and energy development will happen with our lifestyle change. What kind of food that we are eating, and what time we are eating, what time we are doing, and how we are organizing things in our house, how we are using and maintaining things, you know, that also matters. That is also having some energy, right? The things or the surroundings. How you just imagine if you keep your house and surrounding very clean and neat and you sit to meditation, how you will feel. You know, not only the mind should be empty and clean, and also the surroundings. This will also have energy and it will have influence on you. So try to keep your things or your surroundings and lifestyle clean and neat and simple, and also your habits. What kind of habits? Consciously you can change it. And good readings, Swadhyaya, good books. So it's always gives you some intuitions. You know, when you strongly having a desire to know solutions. So many people were asking some doubts, right? I am having some kind of fears. How should I overcome it? If I say some solution, that is my solution, it is not your solution, because it doesn't work for you. You have to identify your own solution. If it is your own solution, then definitely it is a solution for you. Because it doesn't work, my thing will not work. If you go to a doctor and if you go to the same kind of problem, he'll give a kind of pill for you and other pill for you. He will not give same pill because it is same. Depending on the other factors also, things changes, right? So solution has to be found out by the self. How you will find out the self is because when you have that strong desire, sometimes I have experienced this. When I have strong desire to know certain things in my life, if I have question marks, I don't know, randomly I'll see and I'll feel like buying a book and taking it and reading. I don't know. I'll be surprised to see all those things will be answered there. Or some person I'll start interacting and he will say his experience and suddenly it will be like an inspiration for me, eye-opening for me, right? How this is not going to work for me? It will be a solution for me. So that's how it comes from within. It will say like, yes, this is the one. Until unless that comes within you, it is not a solution. Even if you go 100 people all around the world, you will get 100 solutions. But the solution which is coming from you is the right solution. So that will come if you practice these things. Meditation, self-journaling, lifestyle practices, readings, and good interactions. Now, next. So conclusion and takeaways. So you have heard so much things from morning, right? So much heavy, abba, right? So if you want to take something which is really, okay, I went to Awakening Youth program and when I come back, I've learned these things. I'll put into practice. Some things you have to have in mind, right, while taking it. This is applicable for all the sessions from morning, whatever you have heard. So Swadhyaya is a lifelong process. You have to remember. That's what I've been telling from the starting. So meditation or Swadhyaya or knowing about the breath or spiritual practices, everything is not just for some few days. If you practice, you will change and then everything goes fine. No. It's a lifelong process. So you have to keep in mind that this is not going to end today. Even if you start practicing from today, there may be some glitches, ups and downs. Sometimes you will not be able to practice because of so and so reasons, personal reasons, travels, everything will be there. But you have to keep in mind that once you are back, start again. That comeback should be there. It's not like strictly you have to practice every day. That doesn't work. You have to be free sometimes and then come back. So you have to keep in mind that this is not going to end. It is like every day you take a bath. Is anyone forcing you to take bath? No. If you don't take bath, you will feel bad. The same way, if you don't clean up yourself, then it will be bad for you. Then Swadhyaya is a lifelong process. And then consistency in practice. That's what I was talking about. Consistency. If you stop somewhere, again you have to start practicing it again. It is not like, okay, some days I practiced, again gap came, so again I left. Why you have to leave? Again you can start, no? What's wrong in that? So consistency is also very much important, and no immediate results. That's so important. When you start something new, you will be so excited. Yesterday I meditated for 1 hour and did Swadhyaya for 1 hour, and tomorrow again the same negatives are affecting, same problems are affecting. Nothing is going to change. This is trash. Chal. So much things they have spoken, and these are all just fake things. It doesn't work like that. Immediate result will not come, I'm telling you. For some people it might be immediate, for you it might be late. It depends on each person and person. So if someone gets results within a few days, might be, for you it might take months and also years. That's why I said it's a lifelong process. Please keep in mind. It depends on the problem and the mindset also. Okay, next, engage yourself mindfully. Yeah, this is very important. I'll answer here. So engage yourself mindfully. Here we will make so much mistake. When you are into spiritual practices, what we do is unknowingly, it's a spiritual practice is something like you are gaining energy, positive energy, right? Every day you are meditating, doing swadhyaya, so much inner work is happening, and you are raising your energies. And when you go outside and we are engaging with people, what will happen? There will be so many unnecessary things happening. We'll involve in that discussions. Politics. ఏం జరిగిందంట ఈరోజు ఎవరంట గవర్నమెంట్ చెత్త గవర్నమెంట్ ఇది ఏమవుదు అది ఇది some rubbish conversation which is not necessary for you, we will involve in it. People are getting connected. So we will automatically unknowingly get involved. So how you are using your mind and the energy that you are raising up, and you are losing it unnecessarily. You earned some amount today, 31st of every month you got salary. First you will be like king. What will happen within 1 week if you spend everything? Gone case, right? In the same way, whatever that we are gaining over a period of time with these practices, with so much attention, with so much fire, you are doing it. But unknowingly, with some kind of practices, if you are losing energy, then it is a waste of doing everything, right? So you have to be very mindful in what kind of things you are involving your mind in. You are seeing so much reels or kind of memes, putting jokes on someone. It's something which is not necessary for you. Fun is a different fun. It has a limit. You have to be very mindful in choosing your activities. Is it necessary for you? If you put that question, then you will be mindful. Even when you go to office or something, there will be so much gossip happening, right? Hey, this guy is like that guy is like that. We'll go there. What is happening? Come, sit. We'll start discussing, chit-chatting. This will happen. So losing your energy that is one of the ways. So you have to be very mindful. And next thing is every day, some time for yourself. We do 24 hours. We work hard to earn money, and one day we will die. And if you track back all those lifetime, how much you have spent for yourself each day, if you calculate, it will not be even one day. Then it is a very pity. So every day when you are spending some times for yourself, just sit. It's not like meditation also. Just sit calmly, peacefully, just observe how your day has gone. And were you mindful, or some things you have lost energy in somewhere? Just do it. It is not like strictly you have to do every day. No. Do it whenever you remember it, immediately do it. Okay? So spending with yourself helps you a lot. This is the biggest practice that you can do it. And when I was telling one more thing, so sorry, I just engaging yourself mindfully in this process, what will happen? We unnecessarily, while involving in some energy, we lose energy, right? So in the connecting to this, I'll tell you the past wounds which we were discussing. One of our friend was asking, like, there will be so much pain or scar, in our experience, which would have troubled us so much hard, so that we are not able to get out of it. Why we are not able to get out of it? We are putting our mind so much on that. Any incident, I am telling you, that incident, for example, now I had a quarrel with one person. It happened too much quarrel. It was like horrifying. It's done. That situation is done. And after some time, he might change, I might change, situation might change, everything will change. But whatever happened here, if you are still not changing this will always be there. It will be keep on troubling here. Scars, yes, of course, it is very strong scar. It is very difficult, but still it is your responsibility to leave it. If you are putting your mind and thinking about that again and again and again and again, what you are doing, that day, that scar has happened. Next day has come. Again you have thought of it. Again scar. Next day, again scar. Next day. So one day scar, you are continuing it for months and years and months and years. You are reliving that situation and experiencing that pain. So you are yourself putting that scar again and again with your mind. So you have to be very mindful here. You are putting yourself. What you have to do there, instead of putting that scar, you can involve in your making yourself knowledgeable in that way. You have to divert some ways. Mind is like, monkey. We'll say mind is a monkey, right? So if you say monkey, hey, do that, means it will not listen to you. It will pluck and it will go away. What you have to do, you have to make friendship with that. Hey, come, I'll give you a banana. Then it will come. Then whatever you do, it will do. So it's like that. You have to train your mind very friendly way so that it will listen to you. So how you will friend? Hey, it's okay. Hard happened, I can understand. You have to tell you for yourself, okay, hard has happened, it's wrong. Okay, whatever has happened. People will change, things will change, situations will change. But you should not let this carry because it is going to affect you only. Speak to yourself. And then slowly, what you have to do, you have to put alternate, like you have to engage your mind in knowing things, knowing spiritual things, Swadhyaya, reading books or watching some good content which will enhances your, self. We feel like, okay, things will happen like this. Troubles are there for everyone. We will realize, okay, this is common. It's not only for me. People will experience this kind of scars. Okay, it is not just for me. So when you understand that, slowly will come out. And you need energy for that. As I said, meditation and Swadhyaya both should go hand in hand. That's it. Thank you. Thank you. Any doubts?
We'll take the questions then. So yeah, thank you
Completed
so much.
in time?
No. We'll take the questions because they are eagerly waiting for these questions to be answered. I request the speakers to come on to the dais. I request Sampath, Parinita ma'am, Suraj. We have Suraj here. Suraj is the founder of Vegans of Telangana and he's an animal rights activist. He has been doing a lot of activities, rallies in Telangana. Please, Suraj. Sit on the panel. I know this is too much for a single day to take a lot of information. It happens, right? When we take... Okay. Let's just take the first question. Which one is better for a good mental health? Employment or own profession or business?
Which?
Which one is better for a good mental health? Employment or own profession or business?
I feel whatever makes you happy should be good. If you are happy doing a job, do it. If you're happy doing a business, do it. If you're happy being jobless, do it. Just be happy whatever you're doing, wherever you are, just be happy. Happiness is the most important thing.